Hello, everyone. I'm Gorilla Monsoon, and together with my colleague, the luscious Johnny V, it is our pleasure today, on behalf of Coliseum Video, to bring to you another in the edition of the official WWF home video series, The Best of the WWF Volume 9. Now, I've been privileged, John, in the past to do a number of these cassettes in this fine, excellent series, but I believe this has got to be a first for you.
Well, it's a first for me as far as the video cassette series you're talking about, but I'll tell you what, I think it's a great way for the people, the fans out there, the WWF, to keep something for posterity, something that they can perhaps buy, and something that they can perhaps have forever and ever, unless you fall victim to a kleptomaniac.
My goodness, I can't believe you said that. John, this is another example of why this particular series is entitled, and I might add, very appropriately, The Best of the WWF. Listen to this lineup. Macho Man Randy Savage versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Prediction, I would have to say at this time, I'm going to go with Randy the Macho Man Savage.
Sheik and Volkov versus the Hart Foundation. King Tonga and C.V. Afi versus King Kong Bundy and Big John Studd. In individual competition, Nikolai Volkov and Corporal Kirshner in the dreaded boot camp match.
Of course, you know I know what a boot camp match is. You know that, don't you?
I know you do.
Let me tell you something out there, fans. It's one of the roughest and toughest of all events in professional wrestling. We're talking about, baby, out there where no holds are barred. It's when it would be anybody's displeasure, and it can wind up with the physical attributions to the man who's going to win. Let me tell you something right now. It's rough.
Calm down.
What?
Calm down.
It's a rough match.
I know it is. The rules are there are no rules. And in addition, the Midgets, a 6-man tag team match, and a 22-man over-the-top battle royal that you actually put the tights on for.
What do you mean I actually put the tights on? You think that's beyond the realm of possibility? Let me tell you something, pal. JB has been in a lot of battle royals. It's a rough, tough way to earn a buck. Let me tell you something right now. I got flim-flams in that particular event, but I'll tell you what. Showtime, baby. It doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter at all.
Well, be that as it may, John, let's get to the action. This particular meeting is a fitting opening. I witnessed this match in Toronto's Maple Leaf Gardens, and fans, yours truly has seen a lot of professional wrestling, and I can say truthfully, this one is a classic.
Well, you know, Ricky Steamboat isn't exactly one of my most favorite of wrestlers or people, but I'll tell you what, this particular event, he did give a tremendous account of himself.
Well, going to work on the shoulder and elbow joints. I think that's the key. If I were still in wrestling and I had a crack at Savage, I'd go to work on a specific part of his body and just go to work on that thing until it was worn down completely. Nice duck underneath. Look out. Roll right through the legs. Beautiful. Deep arm drag. Dragon looking good. Of course, the champion always has a bit of an edge, Bobby, whenever he steps in the ring, does he not?
You have to go with the man that packs the gold.
Well, that isn't the particular edge that I was speaking about. I'm speaking about the fact that the title can only change hands on a pinfall or submission.
That's what I meant.
The champion gets in trouble, he can do a number of things to retain his title and maybe not win the match, but certainly... Oh, look at these moves by the Dragon. Premature cover here, no way, shape, or form. He's going to beat the Macho Man that way, but the Dragon certainly outmaneuvering the champion at this point.
You think the Dragon's going to be able to maintain this pace, or he's going to run out of gas?
He's not going to run out of gas. Both men in excellent physical condition. Of course, it is rather humid here. That will take its toll depending on how long the match goes.
Let's just see how durable old Pineapple Breath is.
Well, I'm sure he is. Elizabeth concerned, to say the least. Macho Man, not so Macho Man in my book, gets really bent out of shape when anybody tries to even have a conversation with Elizabeth. Steamboat is the chant going out. Champion looking for some way to counter. Shoves him off quickly, drops down in front. Look out, nice shoulder block. Again, premature with the cover. You're not going to beat him that way, Dragon. But the Dragon maintaining the upper hand with those nice arm drags.
Now look at his lower jaw's dropping. He's starting to get some air.
Please.
Look at him. He's breathing heavy.
You're breathing heavy and you're just sitting here.
That's because I've been sitting here long enough trying to get a word in with you here.
Oh. The floor is yours, Brain.
I don't want the floor. I want the microphone.
You got it. Go ahead. Well,
what?
well, go ahead. The mic is yours.
I don't particularly care to say anything right now.
Oh, okay. Oh. Champion will get out one way or the other. Look out. Nice reversal. Watch out below. High cross body of beauty. Oh, the momentum takes the Dragon. Oh, he couldn't hold him. Unloading with karate now. Steamboat straddling the shoulders of the champion. Forward roll perhaps into a pinning combination here. Yes, got both legs hooked. Oh. The Dragon is really on fire.
He's psyched for this one. He wants that Intercontinental title.
Champion looks a little confused, man.
Maybe he's just setting Steamboat up for something.
Maybe he is. I don't think
Steamboat looks ready, don't he?
He certainly does. I don't think the champion expected this kind of offense from the Dragon right out of the chute.
Oh, I think he did. That's why he's a champion. He never underestimate anybody. I don't.
Well, reaching over for that rope. Referee, that is not your job to do that.
We agree on something.
We did.
This is getting scary now.
Oh, well, that's not the referee's job. The referee's job, the man makes it to the rope, is to break the hold.
Exactly. Every time I wrestled and the wrestler pushed me in a hold, they thought I went there deliberately. It wasn't that. It was just I was in the ropes.
One of your favorite holds, one of your best escape moves.
The forward rope.
Go to the rope. Knee right in the kidney area. And now ramming the head of the Dragon right into the top turnbuckle, but still favoring heavily that left elbow joint that the Dragon's been working on for the past 5 or 6 minutes here. Nice knee lift.
Look at the Dragon's in the ropes.
Macho Man right on his case. Once he gets you in a compromising position, he knows what to do about it.
If I was in there, I'd pull that white bandana down around his neck and tie it about 30 knots.
I'm sure you would. A block by the Dragon, and now it's a champion who has his head rammed in. I don't agree with that ruling about title changing hands, Bobby. If it's a championship match and you lose it regardless of how you did it, you're not the champion anymore.
You mean if you're counted out, disqualified?
That's correct. Beautiful hip lock off the ropes by the Dragon as he finally caught up to the champion. And the crowd going bananas. Champion rushes in only to be on drag once again and going to work once more on that elbow.
Well, there must be a reason for those rules or they wouldn't have them.
Well, it might have seemed like a good idea at the time. Oh, reversal, Dragon draped over that top row. Oh, look at this. Come on, referee, don't let him do that. Right out to the concrete goes the Dragon.
And he hit that wooden stump here on the floor, too. Kind of got 2 for 1 on that shot, didn't he?
You're pleased about it, right?
Well, it could be worse.
Could have been you.
Could have been me.
Dragon down on the concrete. But getting a lot of encouragement from this capacity crowd here in Toronto's Maple Leaf Gardens. Oh, look at that double axe handle right off the apron onto the back of the neck of the Dragon. And the action hot and heavy now out on the concrete. Oh, rammed face first right into the steel railing surrounding the ring here. And it may in fact be the Dragon who gets counted out. He looks in bad shape.
Well, he hurt himself going over that top rope. That was the beginning of the end for the Dragon.
Guy's got tremendous intestinal fortitude. I'm sure it'll take a lot more than that to put this guy down.
Well, Savage isn't done yet.
Look at this. Champion way out on the runway here. Sneaking up on the back of the... What a back thing to do that is. Back stabber, I call it. Champion plants that elbow right on the cranium. Going to the outside now. Perhaps we'll see the patented flying elbow. Dragon doesn't have a clue as to where he is. Oh, he got it.
It's like cracking open a pineapple.
Right along the side of the ear.
Here we go.
Over here. 1, 2. Whoa, 2 3/4 as the Dragon kicks out.
Give me that 2 3/4. That was 3.
The referee didn't count 3, Bobby. He only
I
counted
know
2.
that. He could have. He could have counted 4 probably.
Suplex coming up. Oh, nice block there. Savage going to the outside again. You know, sometimes you can go to the well one too many times. Dragon sees him now. Oh, look at that. He got caught right in midair. Champion now on the receiving end. Both men taking tremendous punishment here in this match. Either one right for the pickings right now. And the Dragon with about 4 or 5 big roundhouse right hands. And once again, the champion goes outside, but this time, the Dragon right after him. The action has gone to the floor here in Toronto. Oh, and right over the guardrail and into the ringside area goes the champion. And the Dragon's back inside the ring. Look at Savage. He doesn't have a clue where he is.
The match should be stopped. You should hand the belt back to Savage and just send Steamboat back to the dressing room and fine him.
For what?
For throwing a man over that rail.
Oh, at the last moment, the Dragon about to be rammed into the steel post, shoots off the champion instead. Oh, look, he's busted wide open. Blood just pouring profusely from the forehead and eye area of the champion, and the Dragon is incensed now. Now he wants him inside. And it's a Dragon going to the top. Oh, what a karate shot. It could be all over here. Down for the cover. 1, 2, whoa. History almost made here in Toronto. As the Dragon continues to unload.
I hope he sees it.
Foot in the ropes by the champion. Very opportune positioning for him. Oh, what a reverse knife edge. 1 count again, 2, the leg is hooked, but no. Gotta give credit where credit is due. The champion showing me he's got a ton of guts as well.
I wonder if he even knows where he's at.
Oh, look at that. The referee nailed by the Dragon. I believe the champion maneuvered him right into that position.
Not from where I sit, Monsoon.
I'm sure you didn't see it that way.
It's like the Dragon just got too overzealous.
Champion doing a beautiful job of positioning himself and the referee between him and that karate shot. And the referee got, look at Elizabeth. She doesn't know what to do. She doesn't know what's going to happen here. The referee down. The Macho Man down. The Dragon down. But look at this. The champion, not the worst one for wear. I don't believe it. Suplex attempt, yes, high vertical job. And the referee still hasn't moved.
Well, if you like, I could count.
I'm sure you can. I'm sure we're going to get some outside help here as far as referees are concerned. There's a number of them on hand. It's a question of, oh, the referee's starting to move now. And still the champion. Oh, look at this small package by Steamboat. Referee crawling over. 1 count. 2 count. Oh, no, he didn't get the 3. Steamboat asking him, he said, no, it's only 2. Oh, look out. Pearl Harbor from behind. Oh, a backslide. They're fighting for it. Both men looking for this backslide. It's a battle. Looks like the Dragon's going to win the battle. 1 count, 2 count, no. Boy, that was too close to call, really. Oh, look at this. Savage going into his tights. He's got some kind of a foreign object in his hand.
I don't see nothing.
Bleeding profusely, the blood streaming out. Oh. Right into the eyes of the Dragon. He put it away immediately right after he used it. He might even have handed it to Elizabeth, I couldn't tell. The Dragon swinging wildly, he's blinded. I can't believe that the champion can see either. That blood has to be in his eyes, Bobby. Talk about your knockdown, drag out. Here's 6 brawls. We've got one right here. Oh, look at this. Savage wants a referee out of the way. Oh! Back drop right over the top rope. And Elizabeth right down there with her man, trying to get him to his feet. And the Dragon is still blinded. I don't believe he can see. That backdrop came from instinct.
He must have been 20 feet in the air.
At least. If he gets back into that ring, I will be very surprised. Referee going over now, laying the count on. Elizabeth, look at this, trying to get her man back on his feet. Referee up to 5.
Out. Now, does the belt change hands?
Absolutely not. Look at the Dragon, still can't see. He wandered too close to the ropes. And both men out again. Oh, look out. Savage coming around the corner. Oh, he rams the Dragon right into our table. Steamboat down. The champion, blood profusely pouring out of his forehead. And now it's the Dragon dishing out the punishment. Oh, look at that. Rammed that kidney area right into the ring apron. Well, the fall's not going to count out there. Both of these guys exhausted, Bobby.
I've never seen one man wants that title so bad, and the other man wants to hold it so bad.
Referee finally calling for the bell here. Don't know exactly why, other than both men outside the ring an awful long time. Or maybe because the champion was blown. No, he's raising the Dragon's hand.
For what?
He may have stopped him for excessive bleeding. However, the belt will not change hands. Title definitely will not change hands. Let's get the official word.
The winner of the match, Ricky, by a countout. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, winner on a countout? I don't think so.
Ladies and gentlemen, the belt does not change hands on a countout or a disqualification.
Look at this, ramming the Dragon right in that lower kidney area. Of course, the champion already bleeding profusely at this point. Picks him up, tries to slam him on the concrete, but can't hold him. And he goes down, both men pretty spent at this point. Both of them have absorbed tremendous amounts of punishment. Wow, talk about title defenses. This one will go down in the annals as a classic. From the Boston Garden, the former holders of the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championship, the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov, face the very determined team of the Hart Foundation.
With a 30-minute time limit. First, I'd like to introduce the manager, the world-renowned Doctor of Style, Slick. And he represents from Iran, weighing 258 pounds, the Iron Sheik. And from Russia, weighing 313 pounds, Nikolai Volkov. And team number 2, the Hart Foundation. From Calgary, Canada, weighing 235 pounds, Bret the Hitman Hart. partner from Reno, Nevada, weighing 280 pounds, Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
Oh, you people shut up and respect the Russia.
Mr. Volkov would like you all to rise as he sings the Russian national anthem.
Taking exception to the Russian national anthem, and pandemonium broken loose here in the Boston Garden. Gorilla Monsoon along with Alfred Hayes, and what a matchup this is going to be.
Oh, this is one I've looked forward to for such a long time, and look at the way it started. This is just excitement upon excitement. Anvil wasted no time there. He was really antagonized by the singing of the Russian national anthem, and he let Volkov have it.
I think it's the first time I've ever heard cheers gone up for the Hart Foundation from this crowd here in the Boston Garden, or any arena for that matter, but they're in there with the former champions Nikolai Volkov and the Iron Sheik under the tutelage of their new manager, Slick.
Yes, I've never seen Slick before, so you're going to have to fill me in on some of his history and what he's attempting to achieve.
Alfred, the entire wrestling world is cognizant of the fact that the cheapskate, Freddie Blassie, sold half of his interest in his entire stable to Slick.
Well, I'm blessed. Now, I never would have thought that would have happened ever, knowing Blassie. He must have got a pretty good price.
A ton of money.
Oh,
the big Russian with shoulder blocks, sending the hitman down. Hello, look at the cartwheel.
Oh.
Check out the cartwheel. Look out. The hitman down in front. Watch out. Beautiful drop kick. Sends a big Russian down to the canvas. There's a tag made to the Sheik.
Volkov tasted some of Bret Hart's magic there and decided to give his tag team partner a chance to have some of that for himself.
You can bet that the winner of this matchup will definitely be in line for a title shot at the reigning world champions, the British Bulldogs, Dynamite Kid and Davey Boy Smith.
Whoa! Good move by Hart. Look at that. And Sheik, the former world heavyweight champion, clean over the top ropes, and he looks to be in considerable agony.
Oh, Slick over there checking him out. Beautiful maneuver on the part of the hitman, who I'd like to say has excellence of execution. A man who, since coming to the World Wrestling Federation, has improved 1,000%.
Yes, I was about to say that, Gorilla. We've commented on that many, many times, the vast improvement he's made. And I think he's ready for this type of test.
Look out!
Oh, my word! He is ready for this. He is up to it.
They are really doing a number on the former champions. And now the Sheik rammed into the boot of the Anvil.
And the Sheik was looking to his partner, but his partner wasn't in that corner.
Hitman having it all his own way. Backbreaker coming up. Yes, well executed, as always.
Now where's he going?
Going up to the second turnbuckle on the inside, but look at that. The big Russian came over, interfering there in the corner. And now, 3 men inside the ring. Referee trying to put somebody out.
He's trying to get Neidhart out, but Neidhart's having none of that.
In the meantime, double team effort going on in the corner. Well, it took something like that to get the advantage on the hitman. Whoa, what a clothesline. Caught him right under the nose.
Could have dislocated his jaw there, I don't know. That was a vicious-looking clothesline.
Another slingshot coming up here. Oh, double axe handle. Wow, look at that. He spat on him, Alfred.
That is disgusting. That really is.
There's no place for that in the world of professional
He's
wrestling.
not going to hurt him by spitting on him, but it's a disgusting, depraved act.
Now the Hitman in the wrong part of town as he's feeling the wrath of the former World Tag Team Champions, Nikolai Volkov and the Iron Sheik. The Anvil yet to get legally involved in this match, Alfred.
Really, and when he does come in, I bet he comes in with a vengeance, because Bret Hart, who started off so magnificently, is now beginning to feel the wrath of the Iranian and the Russian.
Oh, nice sunset flip, cut the leg. Look at the referee being distracted here. His shoulders are down. Could have had an easy 3 count, maybe a 10 count. Give me a break, ref. You're a little bit late, about a half an hour.
Oh. Yeah.
The Anvil getting on the referee's case as well. In the meantime, the big Russian steps out, an abdominal stretch slapped on by the Sheik.
I can see that Slick didn't only buy half the interest from Blassie, he bought a half of his sneaky moves as well.
Not going to be successful with this move. No way, shape, or form. Doesn't have that left leg anchored around there. And the Hitman's going to come out of here. There we go. Oh, nice quick elbow, but the Sheik a goner.
Sheik must have moved really quick there because Bret Hart was coming in like an express train.
Gut wrench suplex coming up.
Oh, and forced him down into the mat canvas. And Bret Hart really feeling that.
Oh, the Sheik here going for the camel clutch. Got those arms back, whips it on right in the center of the ring.
And he's got him there.
The Anvil stepping in. He knows it's curtains if he doesn't.
Well, that's 1 for 1 because they had them pinned the other time, as you said, for half an hour almost.
Score's all tied now, Albert.
Right. Another suplex coming up here on Hart. We'll see how resilient he is after this.
Oh, nice block by Bret.
2 blocks.
Oh, the Hitman got him up.
Oh,
He needs to make a tag to the Anvil here.
that was a tremendous effort.
Oh, front kick by the big guy.
I don't believe that. My
300
goodness.
pounds plus up in the air, but he runs right into the tag. Quick tag made there to Nikolai. Oh, he blocked that shot and a roundhouse right of his own. And look at this, 3 men inside the ring now. Double noggin knocker by the Anvil. And this crowd is going bananas.
Look at the Anvil. He wants to hurt these men more than anything. I've
Another
never seen
drop
him do
kick.
that before. 2 drop kicks, and he's got him.
Could be all over. Nope, not quite.
A little bit slow on the count there, the referee.
The Anvil now with an Irish whip on the big Russian. Plants an elbow right underneath the chin, over for the cover. Look at that right arm is out of there. No way.
You've got
Oh,
to...
look at this. All 4 men inside now as the Hitman decided he'd had enough of that. Pandemonium broken loose here in the Boston Garden.
In the meantime, the Anvil is making...
Oh, look at that. The Sheik from the outside scooping the leg of the Anvil. Oh, it's over.
Oh, that's wrong. The referee was completely distracted there. Didn't see that move at all. And I'm afraid that is a travesty of justice. if ever I've seen
Miscarriage,
one.
Alfred. Miscarriage of justice here in the Boston Garden. As the leg was pulled, but it's going to go down in the record books as a victory. Let's get it.
The winners of this match, the team of the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov.
Very unpopular decision here in the Boston Garden, especially due to the outside interference that we're going to take a look at right now. Let's go back to the video replay. Look at this.
And look at the
the
referee.
Sheik like a snake down there. Look at the Anvil, picks up the big Russian right now, and the Sheik reaches right in, scoops that left leg, knocks the pins out from under him. The 300 pounds plus coming down, knocking the wind out of the Anvil. There's the referee when you don't want him around. He's
Really?
right there to make the
He
count.
certainly took his time putting Bret Hart out, and that was when the damage was done.
Well, I don't think that the Hart Foundation needs to feel very badly about that loss because they put on a tremendous effort here, and we're going to be seeing a lot more of Slick, I'm sure, in the weeks and months to come here in the World Wrestling Federation, and a lot more of that former champion team. A boot camp match, actually another name for a Texas death match, but no matter what you call it, there's no holds barred, no countouts, no disqualifications. Corporal Kirchner and Nikolai Volkov, and everything goes when the whistle blows.
Well, you covered everything right there, you know, when you said no holds barred in a boot camp match. And you also covered it when you said no countouts in a boot camp match, no disqualifications in a boot camp. But there's only one thing you keep forgetting right there, baby, is the fact that they always have paramedics on duty during a boot camp match. And in this case, they may have a six-pack of, in fact, paramedics for this boot camp match.
I believe that's the first time I've ever seen Soviet fatigues, Red. If that's in fact what they are.
They look like they've been recycled, too, I might add.
My God. Take a look at that outfit.
He did give us a break, though. He didn't sing the Soviet national anthem.
No, he's sang some kind of a, I don't know, Russian field song or something. I don't know what he called it. Revolutionary song, I think it was. Well, you got to get rid of the pig sticker. That's for sure. That's not part of the match. A little reluctant about doing that, the corporal is.
Well, you can wear anything you want, but you can't carry weapons like he's got it. No.
Bell's gone. This boot camp match underway. And Nikolai going to the outside immediately. That's some kind of a Russian salute, I guess.
I guess it is, Gino.
Well, the race is on here. I'm sure the corporal, if he wants to, can catch him.
Oh, I would think so.
315 pounds of Nikolai Volkov. Showing us he has some agility as well. Oh, he got caught. It's just a question of time. Uh-oh, we could become X-rated here in a hurry. And they're starting. There'll be no arm bars, no flying head scissors, no short arm scissors. This is going to be a knockdown, drag out, Pier 6 brawl.
Oh, that's for sure. And the corporal unloads with some heavy fists and knee drops. The big Russian, oh, and he comes back with a low blow there, Gino, but like we said,
anything goes when the whistle blows.
Anything goes. And you notice the referee, he's well aware of that. He didn't reprimand the big Russian. Ordinarily, he wouldn't, an ordinary match.
I think the referee should just get in the corner and stay there until somebody's shoulders are down.
Either that or come out here and sit down beside us.
You know, I don't even think you can submit in this match. I think it has to be a pinfall.
That's right.
Double axe handle right to the kidney area of Corporal Kirchner by the big Russian Nikolai Volkov. These two trying to end a vendetta here, a war that's been going on for quite some time here in the World Wrestling Federation between, of course, the United States and the USSR.
Yes, and with so much being at stake, I'm very surprised to see that the Hollywood Fashion Plate is not present here tonight.
Freddie Blassie, very conspicuous by his absence. Of course, the rumor, Red, right now, you might not have heard this, around the World Wrestling Federation is that the Fashion Plate has sold a portion of his contract with Nikolai Volkov and the Iron Sheik to someone.
Well, it'll be interesting to see who he sold it to.
Well, old Deep Pockets, as I like to call him, the cheapskate, he'll do anything for extra money.
That's for sure.
Nice move on the part of the corporal to get out of that corner. But he's hurting already. A lot of fight, a lot of pride in Corporal Kirchner. Beat the big guy to the punch there. Oh, big wind-up job. Right on the side of the ear. Corporal now going to the second turnbuckle on the inside. Bombs away, I'm sure. Oh, he telegraphed that. He telegraphed that, Red. We're too far away. That's that lack of experience. He might have hurt that right knee, too.
That's right. You can't do that with a fellow like Nikolai Volkov.
No, definitely not. Former co-holder of the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team title, along with his partner, the Iron Sheik, the former world's champion. Uh-oh, he's going to get hung up here in the corner. Oh, this hooks that leg underneath the turnbuckle.
This looks bad for the corporal.
I don't know that the corp can get out of this on his own. That would be an automatic disqualification in any match right there.
Yes, it certainly would have.
Unfortunately, in the boot camp match, it doesn't work that way.
No.
Come on, ref, back out of there. Let these guys do their thing. This is a boot camp match. That's what the people came to see. Corporal reeling in pain. But we're looking at a gutsy guy here from the 82nd Airborne, and this one a long way from being over, I'm sure.
Oh, that's for sure. But what I can't understand is why he hesitated back about a minute and a half ago when he had the big Russian on the run, and then the big Russian hesitated there momentarily. You can't do that in this type of match.
No, absolutely not. I'm sure a lot of things going through their minds. Oh, look out. They're out on the ramp and slammed out on the wooden ramp here leading to the ring in Toronto. Corporal Kirchner getting the worst of it here at the hands of Nikolai Volkov. Picks him up for another slam. Oh.
Well, that's another thing, Gino. You can't get counted out either.
No, definitely not. There's no countouts, no time limit, no disqualification. Throwing him back inside now. Maybe figures he's ripe for the pickings.
Well, he threw him in so hard there that Corporal Kirchner almost went out the other side.
Would have been a long way down to the concrete as well. Crowd very quiet, 20,000 plus on hand here for this World Wrestling Federation boot camp match. Well, that was a nice little dipsy doodle there by the big Russian, showing us the agility of the 315-pounder. Makes me glad I retired, Ray.
Yes, I was going to say, it looks like maybe he's stolen one of the pages out of Ricky Steamboat's book.
And there he goes, down onto the concrete. Too many big young guys right now around the world of professional wrestling that would like to beat on my old body. You know,
yours and mine both.
Yeah, no way I want to do that. Oh, ramming head first right into the steel post. Corporal down and maybe out of this one. Of course, there is no count out. Has to put him back inside the ring. Oh, he's got a steel chair now. The Corporal just laying there. He's knocked right into the middle of next week.
And the big Russian, he's hollering at Kirchner, get up, get up.
There's a problem with that steel chair, Red.
Yeah.
Oh. Right on the kidney area. Full force blow by the steel chair. Look at the Russian just measuring him. Oh, right on the forehead. Well, this is what a boot camp match is all about.
Well, if the Russian would throw the Corporal back into the ring, I think you'd have this one all wrapped up.
Just ramming him now. The Corporal's...
Well, it looks like it from here. Of course, now he's out of sight from where we're sitting. We're just going by what we can see on camera here, but I do believe he is split open.
Looks to me that like that came from that original shot into the steel post. And now putting those big size 15s right into that already bleeding profusely area of the forehead and eyes. Hard to tell what's bleeding. He's trying to get him back in there now. He knows he's got him where he wants him now.
Well, he should go for the pin right here. If he doesn't, he's making a big mistake, I think.
The crimson running out of the forehead and facial area of Corporal Kirchner. Boy, he's got to really reach down deep inside for something now if he wants to be victorious and pull this one out of the hat in some way, shape, or form. But doesn't look good for the 82nd Airborne.
No, he's in big trouble right now, Gino.
Referee looking, I don't know what looking at. He can't stop the match.
Look at that. The big Russian is taking off his belt and proceeds to whip Corporal Kirchner.
Well, that's legal as well. There isn't anything the referee can do about it. There isn't much Corporal can do about it either at this point, except try to mount some kind of offense. Big smile on the face of Nikolai Volkov as he knows this is well in hand. He just wrapped that thing around his fist now
on him
and planted it right in the kisser of Corporal Kirchner. It looks like the beginning of the end.
I think so.
Setting him up here, Irish whip in.
Clothesline.
Clotheslined him with the strap.
And you hear what the big Russian said there, Gino? Pointing at him, said USA.
Unfortunately, he took his belt off and now he's losing his pants.
He'll be down around his ankles in a minute. He doesn't get that belt back on.
Well, he's putting it back on right now. I guess in fear of losing his pants. I'm sure he's got wrestling tights on underneath that.
I can't believe he doesn't concentrate on trying to pin Kirchner.
Well, I think he wants to punish him some more, Red. He knows he's got the upper hand in this match right now, but I don't know. That's a dangerous thing to do when you got your guy in a compromising position. Give him a chance to recuperate.
Right, especially a fellow like Kirchner. He's all guts, this guy.
Trying to give another Irish whip in. Went for a backdrop. He got caught. His pants are slipping down. And a sunset flip. Shoulders hooked. He couldn't get it. Valiant effort there on the part of the Corp, but not enough. Big right hand missed by the Russian. Atomic drop. Tables have turned.
Well, the big Russian hesitated too long, Gino.
The crowd screaming their approval now, and the Corporal's going to oblige.
Well, that's what you call using your head, right?
Blood streaming down the face of Corporal Kirchner, and he has turned the tide here in this boot camp matchup. Boy, they're using all kinds of tactics. Now just flailing away at the facial area of the big Russian, whose pants are literally coming down. This could be a big disadvantage for him.
Oh, it certainly could.
Look out. Nobody home, and the Corporal right over the top rope and down to the concrete once again. He's hurt again. Grasping for those short ribs. And the big Russian laying flat on his back inside the ring.
Well, if Kirchner hadn't gone over that top rope, stayed in the ring and just fallen on top of the big Russian, I think this one would have been all over. Well, like you said earlier, Gino, this was going to be a Pier 6 brawl, and that's just what it has turned into.
Well, we haven't seen anything resembling any wrestling holds yet. Saw one nice sunset flip by the Corp, but it's about where it ended.
Well, in this type of match, I guess we're lucky to see two good wrestling moves.
Maybe so.
The match.
Nikolai is still having trouble with the belt. Still having trouble trying to keep his pants on.
Yeah, there he is, shouting to the people, USA, USA. Oh, and catches him with a knee just as he is about to get in the ring again.
Corporal, every time he tries to get back in there, the big Russian plants a knee on him. Well, the Corporal just slid underneath the bottom rope now. The Russian doesn't have a clue that he's back inside the ring. And the Corp has taken off one of his shoes. Oh, and he clobbered the big guy with the steel toe. It's over. The big Russian, so engrossed in the damage that he had done to Corporal Kirchner, not paying attention. The Corp got the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Corporal Kirchner!
Corporal Kirchner with a surprise victory here in Toronto's Maple Leaf Gardens by taking off that right boot, obviously steel-toed, and nailing the big Russian with it right on the side of the head, knocked him silly, and wins the boot camp match. Let's take a look at what went down. Look at this, Red. Very sneaky on the part of the Corporal.
Yes.
Whammo right on the back of the head. Stunned him, knocked him silly, got the 3 count. That's the only way it could have ended, was with a 3 count on either participant. Victorious here in the boot camp match from the 82nd Airborne, Corporal Kirchner, but a hard-fought victory. Plenty of action here in Toronto. Billy Rex and the Gorilla standing by. Shortly before WrestleMania 1 in March of 1985, this unusual 6-man tag brought together, how shall we say, some of the more colorful personalities in the WWF. On one team, Big John Studd, Olympic strongman Ken Patera, and Jesse the Body Ventura.
Well, this is truly an unbeatable team. You realize that, don't you? Of course, now you got Studd, Patera, and Ventura. You're talking about a team that was made in heaven. Born and conceived up there in heaven, there's no doubt about it. They are an unbeatable force to be reckoned with.
Hang on, John. Before you start betting any serious money, let me tell you that their opponents on this occasion were the Junkyard Dog, Superfly, Jimmy Snuka, and the very biggest of the big guys, Andre the Giant.
Is he ever? Step over. on a wrist. Armbar extended. Bang!
Oh,
all of a
to the big
sudden,
guy.
Andre the Giant.
Size 22, right in the chest.
And a little headbutt on that shoulder area.
Oh, look at this, he got them both. Double noggin knocker.
What did Stud get involved for?
Well, he thought he had an opportunity there to sneak in the back door. Look at that. Right in the kisser. Look at the dog down on all fours with headbutts. Patera reeling. He's reeling right out of there. Patera halfway back to the dressing room.
I believe so. Patera. For a moment, I thought he had got his hat.
Look at Andre loving it.
Is he ever?
He has a good time, Junior. If you can't have a good time in your sport, then you should get out.
Look at this big
He's not
guy.
having a good time, is he?
No, he's not having any fun at all.
He won't have any fun come
Oh, look
March
at
31
that.
either.
Please,
A little
Gentlemen.
consoling there.
gentlemen. It's a custom in the old country, you know.
Yes, it is. Walk hand in hand. He'd be in a lot of trouble here. Patera had a chance to tag out there. I don't know why he didn't. Because he got his brain scrambled pretty good right there. Motioning the dog into the corner, but
You know, I see a little prelude here also to WrestleMania with Big John Studd and Andre the Giant and all that is going to be at stake in their meeting on March the 31st.
I can't believe what's at stake. And the $15,000, of course, if Andre slams a big guy, which he's quite capable of doing, that doesn't impress me.
If he doesn't.
If he doesn't, the big guy stated that that would be his final appearance in any ring anywhere in the entire world because he would be retiring from professional wrestling. Andre now going after Stud. Andre just cleaned house of everybody.
Did he ever? Legal man in the ring, we should point out, Junkyard Dog. And I believe Ken Patera.
Ken Patera is a legal man in the ring. Jesse the Body just sort of holding the rope over there, hoping no one comes his way. Look at the Body.
Got a little bit of that San Diego.
Uh-oh, dog
Sunshine.
trapped in the wrong corner.
Wrong place to
Triple team effort here. Superfly should be making a move. Andre's making a move in.
be. Is he ever?
Boy, he's not going to let that go on for very long over there to protect his partner.
Now it's Studden.
Oh, big headbutt right to the face.
Superfly and Patera paired off momentarily.
Uh-oh, look at the Body. Did a number on Superfly, coaxed him in there, then the referee got a hold of him, and Jesse did some damage on the dog. Tag made now as the Body comes in. Referee's lost control of this match already, James.
Yes, ever. Bobby Heenan on the outside of the ring. Big smile. As Junkyard Dog and Jesse the Body Ventura. The Ventura.
Oh, look at that,
strike.
taunting Superfly. You can't taunt Jimmy very long and he'll be in there. Tag or no tag. That won't bother the dog one bit. Jesse working on the wrong part of the body.
Look at Ventura back off. Junkyard Dog. Oh, right.
Well, right into that. Look at the body. Reeling.
Begging for mercy.
Give me a break.
He'll get none.
Oh, there's a tag.
Superfly. 22,000 plus in Madison Square Garden on their feet. Wow.
Beauty.
Really?
Jimmy all over the body. Big slam.
Watch out. Watch out. Ooh.
Connects Kid off the second turnbuckle from the inside. Body needs to get to his corner if he wants to survive this match. Wow, right in the eye, Jimmy. Wrong corner now for the Superfly. Patera front face locked him, choking at the same time.
Now Ventura over there.
Double, triple team effort here. Referee's lost it. Jimmy's got to get out of that corner. Body's still legal man in. Sends Jimmy in for the ride. Big shot right across the chest. Jimmy's reeling. Tag made to the big guy. Steps over that top rope.
Here comes Big John Studd. A
Jimmy
man with a bag of hair and a money. Boy, Andre the Giant's got to be, and he is watching
Look
Studd
at
very
that.
closely.
No way. Give me a break. Jimmy'd like to get over there and tag the big guy right now. Bear hug. One of the favorite maneuvers of Big John Studd. Put a lot of people away with this hold.
Can he ever?
Jimmy's fighting it.
Superfly. Is out of it.
Look out, here comes a big guy. Oh.
Size 22.
Made a quick, hasty retreat out of there, didn't he?
2 count.
Oh, Patera with that python bear hug of his. Jimmy got to get out of this in a hurry.
Vice-like grip on the part of the native of Portland, Oregon, former Olympic weightlifter. Boy, these fans, you can sure tell by the sound of things this week who they're going for.
Obvious. One of Kenny's favorite holds, not his favorite, but one of his favorite, Gene, is that swinging full Nelson. He slaps that on.
Can that put...
He can terminate
put
your
an
career
opponent
with it. Terminate your career with it. Ram Jimmy right into the corner. Made a quick tag as the body's back in. Jesse the Body. Irish whip. And a bear hug now by Ventura. All these three men can beat you with that hold.
And of course, Ventura has a variation of that when he swings the man up over his shoulder, that inverted body hold.
Yes, he does.
And that'll put you away in nothing flat.
Dog came in there in a hurry. Knows Jimmy's in trouble.
Yes.
Jimmy trying to make that tag, but Ventura holding onto his leg, not even allowing him to get across the ring. And once again up in a bear hug.
Big John Studd working on a Superfly. Jimmy apparently coherent, eyes open, that hand in the air. You're only going to take that just so long, though, Gorilla Monsoon.
Absolutely. Once you can't expand your chest anymore and you can't breathe, it doesn't take long before the lights go out.
6-man tag team action. From Madison Square Garden this week in the World Wrestling Federation. Junkyard Dog.
Look at Jimmy.
The Giant and Jimmy Superfly Slugger finally gets the break he needed. Superfly down.
Oh, he tagged the big guy.
Watch out. Katie barred the door.
Grabbed him right by the throat.
V5 full thumb. Oh, what a flurry.
Oh.
He's not going to let him down. Oh.
Look out, he's going to slam him.
Hey.
Patera saved him.
Patera in from behind. He had Stout up.
He was going to slam him right here, right now. Look at John make a hasty retreat out of there. Uh-oh.
Look at the expression on Ventura's face. What little of it you can see.
Ham hock. Wow, Jesse ran right into that immovable object. Look, it's stuck on the top rope. Big splash. Down for the cover. He got him.
Pandemonium. Now it's Studd and Andre.
Studd makes a hasty retreat. Andre wanted more of him.
Very, very volatile situation. We knew something like this.
Unbelievable.
Pandemonium in Madison Square Garden. Come on, what do you... Get back to broadcasting. They never tag. What the hell is he talking about?
Let's go back if we can and take a look.
Please. Oh. Andre the Giant really unloaded on Jesse Ventura. Whip into the ropes. Watch this.
Tag had already been made at this point, Gene.
To the best of my knowledge, it
Yes,
had been.
it was.
Now here comes Superfly to the right of your screen. Out of the heavens. Pow!
Andre keeping guard so neither other team member could come in. Oh, what a victory for these guys. Let's get the word.
The winners of this bout, the team of the Junkyard Dog, Superfly Snuka, and Andre the Giant.
Here's a size and strength combination that I think could be the tag team champions, Big John Studd and King Kong Bundy, a duo who have a combined weight of an astounding 830 pounds. John, these guys are outweighing their opponents by over 300 pounds.
Well, tough as they are, they should know not to mess with Studd and Bundy because they're biting off more than they can chew. Only I think in this situation, more than they can headbutt.
Oh, look at this. He's going after him again, and had it not been for the top rope, he would have slammed him again. And now Studd starting to unload with that heavy artillery. And look at Tonga fighting his way out of that corner. Reverse knife edges, 3 or 4 of them in a row. Got the big guy reeling now. He tries it again, but Studd very close to those ropes. Wow. Talk about a knee lift.
Oh. One of those legs must weigh a few pounds.
Tonga very determined here in this match to show exactly what he can do. Look at that chop, just crossed the eyes of Big John Studd.
And he's really giving it to Studd. He's taken the match right to Studd. Neither of these men have backed off really, but Studd has definitely been on the wrong end of this.
Seems like this is where we left off with this match.
It
Last
definitely
time I
does.
saw these two combatants.
Tonga is doing exceptionally well for himself here in the WWF. Can he keep it up?
Oh, look at that reverse knife edge. Just stopped the big guy dead in his tracks. I'll tell you what, Tonga's not going to run out of gas out there on you either.
No, Studd came in here for a measure of revenge, and so far he hasn't got any whatsoever. It's been all Tonga.
Oh, look at that. Tonga right out. Luckily for him, he came down on the balls of his feet. And Big John Studd going right out after him as the action goes to the concrete here in the garden. Oh, rammed him.
Oh,
right into the steel post.
And a heavy kick to the throat, to sternum. And now Studd just unceremoniously pitches him back into the ring. Look at Studd. I've never seen him that high before.
Big John Studd showing the agility of the close to 400. Well, is he over 400?
I believe he's over 400.
420?
Yes, I think he is, yes.
Climbed up those ropes just like a big cat.
And he is so powerful as well. He's just not a big, huge chunk of man. He's a powerful, big, huge chunk of man. Look at that. Oh, my word.
Just drove him down into the canvas.
Oh,
look at the brain over there. Just laying that verbal abuse.
He fired him into the canvas there from about 8 or 9 feet high.
See the Offie, the cheerleader from the outside. As the tremendous crowd here in Madison Square Garden. Oh, look at that.
Oh, right to the jaw.
Reverse crescent kick by the big guy and a headbutt right between the eyes. Oh, caught him right in the mouth.
Ooh, look at this.
Oh, Tonga's on a rampage. And Studd on the receiving end.
Oh.
What's holding him up?
I don't know, but there he goes. He's down. Pin him. He's waiting around.
Flying headbutt by Tonga. And another one.
Slam.
Oh, he's got him up there.
He's got it.
That's another 15,000. Unbelievable. As the garden comes to its feet.
Now all he's got to do is lean on him. There you go. 1, 2.
2 is all he could get.
That surprises me because Studd, what is getting Studd up? The humility of having been slammed? Or what?
Unbelievable, twice in a row now, and he's going for another one. No, he got caught right in the middle of it. Tag made.
Why isn't Studd tagging out? He should be out of this ring now.
Oh, look at Siviafi. He's going to try to slam him as well. Rough task.
Huh.
Too much difference in body weight.
Studd telling Tonga to get back in, and that could be a mistake.
You would think he'd had enough of Tonga for
I
one
would
evening.
have thought so, definitely. I would have thought Studd had definitely had enough and would have tagged out by now. I'm sorry, I made a mistake at the beginning of this match. I said their teamwork is so good. It's not.
Irish whip in now by the big guy. Nice leapfrog by Sivi. Comes back with a drop kick. And Big John just pushed him aside and tags Big King Kong Bundy. Look out. Ooh. Double axe handle right to the back of the neck. Tonga coming in, realizing a double team effort's going on. He didn't do his homework, Alvin.
No, he didn't.
Sivi face first into the top turnbuckle.
I think he just managed to avert that at the last moment. He just managed to turn that round.
Look at this. Got up on the second one. High cross body. Oh! He goes down.
Oh!
The condominium is over. No.
Ah! Nearly another upset.
Bobby the Brain Heenan just about came out of his shoes on that move. Ducks underneath the big right hand. Nice chop and another one. And another shot. And a headbutt between the eyes of Bundy and Heath Days. Oh, ran right into that knee.
Afi and Tonga doing so well in this match. Such good effort by both these men.
Oh, there's Heenan, very concerned look on his face. I don't think he expected this kind of offense out of Afi and Tonga. No question in my mind about that.
Oh. While you were talking there, a tremendous power slam by the big, huge man on Afi. A big knee has brought blood from the face of Afi, and he's really paying the penalty for staying in there too long against King Kong Bundy. All five. Look at the face of Afi.
Irish whip in now. Uh-oh, ran right into the immovable object, and down goes Siviafi. Tonga only moments ago had to come in and make a save, or this team was chalked up as a loss in the book.
Absolutely. I think Afi is hurt.
He's busted wide open somewhere.
Open.
I can't tell exactly where. Oh.
I think his nose is broken, quite honestly. And now he's gone down on the back of his head. That's a sign that he's pretty well knocked out, because you can't protect your head when you're knocked out, and that'll go down first like this again.
Look at that. Awesome maneuver. And look at Studd. He's gone after Tonga once again, and Tonga's down. In the meantime, Bundy was over there doing another number on Siviafi. Referee having all kinds of problems maintaining some kind of control in this. And right now, Siviafi is in deep, deep trouble.
Yes, these boys did so well in the beginning, but now look what's happening to them. I think Afi's nose is broken, and they're going to play on that.
Look out,
and
Tonga
the referee might
once
have to
again.
stop this match.
Tonga coming in there again. He knows his partner's in deep trouble. Can't
he
do
shouldn't
that.
He should not. That is a mistake.
In the meantime, while he's arguing with the referee, they continue to do a job on Afi. Look at this. Looks like Bud and Jeff inside the ring. Irish whip in right through the legs of the big guy. Front roll and makes the time.
Good tackle.
And Tonga comes in a house of fire, unloading with chops and karate kicks. And Studd plants a knee right to the sternum, several of them, in fact. And Tonga got caught.
Oh, look at that. 400 pounds down on the back of Tonga, and Tonga's wondering exactly where he is.
Bundy's saying, let me have it.
Yes. And now they're moving in a well-concerted effort. And two big men
Look
like
at
this.
that. Ran right over him like a freight train.
Woo.
Bundy about to drop something, a knee right to the sternum area. Could be all over here. 1 count, 2. Here's a 3 count. Referee counted it down. 1, 2, 3.
There was some confusion there, but I think Bundy didn't want to pin him. I think Bundy wanted to hurt him more.
We don't get to see these guys very often, but here are undoubtedly two of the best, Cowboy Lang and the veteran Lord Littlebrook. The action is called by my colleague, His Lordship Alfred Hayes.
He's going to have to establish himself all over again because Lang is no slouch.
Absolutely not. Probably the two top men in the ring right now here in Madison Square Garden, and the WWF does it all.
Absolutely. Look at this little Lang here. He's full of confidence and he's very, very intense.
If I have to give an edge, it would be to Littlebrook because of the experience of him.
Yes, definitely, and he knows more moves than any midget or combination of midgets I've ever seen. Plus, that little beast has psychology.
The little beast. I'm sure he'd be thrilled to hear you say that about him.
Wow.
Oh, he caught his foot. Trying to step in over that bottom rope, didn't exactly make it.
No, I think he fell on his nose as well. Not happy about that situation.
This program is authorized by Madison Square Garden Productions Incorporated solely for the entertainment of our audience, and any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the pictures, description, and accounts of this event, including the imposition of a charge for viewing the program without the express written consent of Madison Square Garden Productions Incorporated, is obviously prohibited.
You did that so nicely.
Got to get somebody to make a shorter one.
Yeah.
Don't ever copy this program.
No,
something
did you?
to that. Yes.
Did you do that by heart?
No, definitely not.
We'll have to give one of those to Lanny Poffo, see what he can do with it.
Yeah, maybe he can make it rhyme. Full Nelson here by Cowboy Lang. Can't quite get those hands locked together.
No.
But he might have a little hair in there. Oh, power break here by His Lordship.
Look at Littlebrook there.
Look at the strut. I love it.
Would you believe it?
Oh.
Lang's not impressed at all.
No, definitely not. Went right back to it again.
Yeah, he's going to make it work this time.
It's kind of tough. Their arms are so short.
Yeah, but they can get a lot of leverage.
Might be up in the hair a little bit there.
Yeah.
Hard to tell. Went for the break and broke it again. And thrilled with himself over it.
The pose and the strut too. I think Cowboy Lang is getting a little bit rattled.
He's going to give it to him again. He said, go ahead, put it on me again. Come on, I dare you. And he's going to. See if he can power out of it. Whoa, he's having trouble. Oh, it didn't work that time.
I know.
He got stuck in this Full Nelson.
And he's stuck again in it.
He's going for the ropes. Uh-oh, watch out. Dangerous move here.
Oh, he's angry.
He's angry at the referee. Trying to get things circulating.
Yeah, trying to get them together. We're running around.
Standing wrist lock, walked right into it. Oh, handful of hair.
I think so.
Yeah, referee said, are you sure? He asked him if he did it. He said, no. I said, are you sure? He said, no, I just came in. I was waiting for the bus. Watch out for the fingers here.
Yes.
Look at that kiss.
Just look at that face. All the sins of humanity written upon that one face.
Sure. In the meantime, while he's talking to the referee, he's reaching back with that right hand and choking Lang at the same time. Oh, look at Lang. He
got a mouthful of his bottom.
Oh, give me a break.
Ew, that hurts.
He's tough sitting down for a while. He's trying to cool it off. Oh, look, he got the referee as well. Watch out, he'll disqualify you in a hurry.
Lang made a tremendous move just then. He shot out that ring and landed on his feet, perfectly balanced. And that was quite some drama.
Littlebrook, he wants everyone to take a look at it. So check this out, will you?
Yeah. I think he wants the referee to disqualify Lang. I don't think that's going to happen.
Test the string coming up.
a test of strength, and I think that Lang is well equipped for.
Uh-oh. Brookers, now he's missing quite a few teeth there as well, Alfred.
There are a few teeth missing yes, in the front. I guess somebody's put the knuckles to the front part of Lord Littlebrook's face.
Uh-oh, referee's threatening to ring the bell on Cowboy Lang.
Yes, he's having trouble controlling these.
Got stomped on it, maybe a corn or something there. It didn't fare too well. Lang in for the ride. Oh, nice forearm shot.
Wasn't it, though?
Oh, he likes it now. Watch out here. It could go to the well one too many times. Lang gets caught again.
Right in the face with that boot.
Good Littlebrook. He's having a good time now.
He is. I think he's beginning to enjoy this now.
Oh, he didn't enjoy that one. And it's his lordship in for the ride. Big backdrop. Didn't seem very big, but for those guys it was.
It is indeed. It was a twisting backdrop too that Lang put in there.
Oh, Lang put his head down. Over for the cover, 1 count only.
Littlebrook slowing up a little bit there. Big backdrop. Nicely played.
Oh, look at this. This is a pinning combination when he decides to stop with it. There it is. Oh, he got him.
A rolling leg lock there that resulted in a pinfall in favor of Cowboy Lang, and I'm afraid there was nothing Littlebrook could do about that.
Absolutely not. The momentum was going the way of Cowboy Lang with that beautiful rolling leg lock, head and shoulder leg lock. Just a question of time of how many times he wanted to go around.
Your winner, Cowboy Lang.
Cowboy Lang impressing everyone here in Madison Square Garden. Let's go back and take a look if we can. Here it comes here. Setting him up nicely, steps over the top, and look at this roll-up.
Scrambling his brain by rolling him around and around, and as you said, Gorillas, when he chooses to stop, he's going to get the winning fall. And there it is, right just there. 1, 2, and 3. Littlebrook finished, said he was cheated, but he wasn't.
I've always believed that our finale should be an extraordinary event, the biggest of the big, the coup de grace. You know what that means, don't you, John?
Sure, that's a French vanilla ice cream salesman, right?
Well, be that as it may, our finale here is a 22-man over-the-top rope battle royal, and the last individual left will walk away, if he can indeed walk at all, with 50,000 big ones. John, you must have had stars in your eyes.
Well, I might have had some stars in my eyes, but I had some dollar signs in my pocketbook, so I thought. Well, let me tell you something. You know something, Monsoon, that when you watch the start of the action here, you may in fact get the impression that there was some strategy discussed in the dressing room. But I'll tell you what, between you and I and the folks out there were some private agreements being made in the form of Beefcake, you don't touch me, and Hammer, I won't touch you, and everybody keep their paws off the luscious JV.
22 wrestlers will be in this ring. The process of elimination occurs when a wrestler is thrown over the top and onto the floor. This continues until one man remains, and he will be declared the winner.
Look, I certainly hope that they've done some reinforcement here. Take a look at that unbelievable scene. It's underway, the only process of elimination to be thrown out over the top rope. Oh, look at that, the mouth of the South just slid under the bottom rope and hit underneath the ring.
Hit himself, yes. I think he realized he made a mistake by signing into this. I don't know how they got him to do that. Look, Bundy's out! Bundy's out!
Bundy's gone over the top rope, yes, down to the arena floor. That's the only way you can be eliminated. I don't believe John Studd is gone, though. Maybe he is, we couldn't tell from our vantage point.
I couldn't see because I was watching Bundy, and I was as shocked as everybody else here. 500 pounds of awesome flesh is over the top rope, down to the concrete, and out of this match.
And there goes the Brain, Bobby the Brain Heenan. Flipped right over that top rope like a bad habit. He's out of there. In fact, all of his men are out of there.
And I wouldn't be surprised if
Except
Bobby Heenan didn't
Harley.
join them. Yes, except Harley Race. And he is, in himself, a very definite favorite.
That was very short for your men in this 22-man battle royal. Brain, what happened?
It shows you how important we are. It shows you how We strike fear in people's hearts. $50,000 down the drain.
Your history. So long. Probably the brain Heenan. They're very upset.
I really think, though, that Heenan made a point there. It shows you how important they are, because they did gang up on the Heenan family, and the only way I can imagine to get Bundy out was if they all tried that with a concerted effort, which they did.
Well, they certainly didn't do a number on Handsome Harley. He's still in there.
No. Sibiafi looks dangerously poised there.
Well, 3 guys got him up there. Looks like Billy Jack Haynes made the save. Luscious John Valiant, of course, a manager, but tremendous wrestler in his own right. And I still haven't seen the Mouth of the South emerge anywhere, Alfred.
No, I haven't either. He's hiding under there. And things look
there
pretty
he
dangerous
is.
for...
Look at he took a look, Alfred.
He did?
Snuck out underneath the canvas, took a look like a groundhog to see what was going on, and disappeared again.
Things went like SD
Jones is
over
gone.
the top and down to the concrete floor, and things aren't looking very, very good now for Moondog. Rex is that.
Brutus Beefcake also perched up there on the top turnbuckle at the hands of Tony Gurria. And it's everyone for themselves.
It really is, and Spot running rampage here. He loves it. He's just running around, slugging, hitting, kicking, and punching people wherever possible. Junkyard Dog flying across the ring there.
Dynamite Kid doing a number on Iron Mike Sharp as he was being held by King Tonga.
Poffo and Sibby ganging up on the manager Valiant, and Valiant not looking too good.
Look at that, Alfred. He snuck out there again, took another look, maybe didn't see his shadow, so he disappeared again.
It's not the springtime, huh?
Well, he resembles Puxatawny Pete in a lot of respects.
Somebody looks in danger in that far corner from us. Harley Race and Brutus Beefcake have got, I believe, Gurria poised there.
Gurria perched up there on that top turnbuckle.
Somebody, perpetual motion himself, Iron Mike is out.
Canada's #1 athlete eliminated from this 22-man over-the-top battle royal, and so is Mr. USA Tony Atlas,
who followed him very closely the same side. So Atlas, another favorite, has been eliminated, and so far there have been a couple of shock eliminations.
Gang up down on Harley Race, and there goes Luscious Johnny Valiant. He's out of this one.
And he went out forcibly as well. He hit that concrete floor hard, really hard.
Tony Gurria still in jeopardy there on the far side of the ring. Got one leg draped over there, and Lanny Poffo seems to be holding on to Brutus Beefcake. Oh, look at that. What a snake in the grass.
Oh, that's really disgusting, isn't it? It really is. I mean, that fellow has no shame or anything,
why
does
doesn't he
he?
just stay in the dressing room, Alfred? What's he waiting for? The last man in the ring? Whoever it is will destroy him anyway.
Really.
Moondog's in jeopardy.
Moondog Rex looks like he's going to take the ride.
Oh, Spotty came
he's
over,
back in again.
saved his partner.
They've been trying very hard to get Tony Gurria out, and somehow or other Gurria's hanging on by the skin of his teeth. He hasn't gone yet. He's still there. British Bulldogs are still both there, trying hard. And now Tonga's looking for Race.
Oh, look at this. Sibiafi being held up there by Brutus Beefcake, in jeopardy of being flung right over that top. Look out, there goes Gurria. He's gone.
Gurria has gone, and he tried hard to stay there, Gurria. Give him top marks for that. But he wasn't really one of the favorites here. However, he was making a good mark for himself.
Tremendous 22-man battle royal going on.
Morales in trouble.
Garden.
Morales in a lot of trouble. And he's halfway there.
Dynamite Kid unloading now on Greg the Hammer Valentine. That's not the place to be down on the canvas.
No. Poffo is still there, I notice.
Oh, look at this, hung up there. Brutus Beefcake still holding on to that front face lock on Sibiafi. Somebody's gone.
Harley Race is out. That's an upset.
The whole Heenan team is gone.
That is a complete upset, because everybody here expected Harley Race to be in that final group, and he's not. He's gone.
Sibiafi looks like he's out of it too. Yes, he is.
We still have 10 men in the ring there. Probably 9 now with the disappearance of Sibiafi. He was another favorite. A lot of people expected him to go the distance.
Boy, it doesn't take long to start eliminating now, but once it gets down to under 10, going to work on Rex Moondog, leaving Lanny Poffo.
They seem to be in two main groups now, but they're coming back more into it again. Morales is looking round for somebody. He's
Oh, look at the reversal there. Oh, nice double drop kick, and then both Moondogs.
Fantastic!
Both Moondogs
maneuver.
on the receiving end of a double drop kick by the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions, the British Bulldogs, in their history.
And we got 7 men left in the ring now. Junkyard Dog is still in there, doing exceptionally well. Poffo is still there, that's a surprise. Bulldogs, well, I rated them to be there, but we got a newcomer there, Billy Jack Haynes. He's doing exceptionally well for himself.
Oh, he and the dog are going to go at it. And now
Thomas
it's
really
look at this.
giving Poffo a thrashing here.
In the far corner, Morales and Davey Boy Smith had been working on Beefcake, but he saw that Valentine was in trouble and went to his aid immediately. And look at this now, straight up in the air, leaping Lanny, but he manages to get out of there as Tonga couldn't hold him. And the Junkyard Dog dropping a headbutt right between the eyes of Billy Jack. Wow, action hot and furious.
Oh, that puts some pressure on the eardrums. That's a bad move. Look at this.
Junkyard Dog,
going.
three men in here at the same time.
All look like they're going. One of the Bulldogs saved by Morales. The other Bulldog still there, teetering on the ropes.
Atomic drop by Morales on Greg the
And
Hammer
look out,
Valentine and
look
a headbutt.
One, that's the Dynamite Kid gone, eliminated. One of the British hopes is out.
One half of the tag team champions gone. Dynamite Kid out of this one.
And Poffo is still there, hammering away. He seems to be doing a lot of attacking. Uh-oh, and now he's in trouble.
Well, Tonga's a powerhouse. He's got him straight up in the air.
But Poffo has a nice hook into that top and middle rope.
Look at this, double slingshot in here. Valentine wisely grabs a hold of the rope, and Morales misses with that big left hand.
Junkyard Dog looking around to see what damage he can do. And Junkyard Dog, he's playing a very, very wily game here, a very intelligent game, and he's doing very, very well.
Oh, look at this. Took another look. The groundhog came out of there. Took another peek to see what was
Morales
going on.
in trouble.
The Dream Team's still in there.
Sibiafi coming to try and help him.
Oh,
and now,
Sibiafi's gone, Alfred. That's Tonga.
oh, that is Tonga.
Yeah,
You're absolutely
Sibi's gone.
right. My word, with all this going on here, I think you can excuse a little confusion.
Absolutely. My God, unbelievable. Tonga, a big powerhouse in there, as we saw not too long ago on national television, picked up and slammed Big John Studd right in the center of the ring, for which he still hasn't received
And
his
hasn't
money.
got the money.
Morales teetering up there on the top turnbuckle,
He's nearly gone. Morales, he's got that
trying to hold
right
his
leg
balance.
hooked into the middle rope, and he's still, no,
Oh,
he's
there
not.
he goes. He's out.
Oh. I thought for a moment he would be okay. We're down to what now? 6 men.
Brutus Beefcake in real jeopardy, hanging upside down.
And Brutus, I think, is going to go.
He's gone. And look at this.
Now we have 6 men now.
And it's 5 against the Hammer.
And look at the Hammer.
He's looking. There's no place to hide.
Deep trouble.
There's
Deep
nowhere
trouble.
to hide. Oh, the Hammer gets rid of Billy Jack. Just dipped his shoulder and caught him coming in. And look at that. The Hammer dumps Tonga as well.
He is not doing too bad. He has eliminated 2 of the 5 who were against him.
Now he's trapped in the corner.
And believe it or not, Poffo is still there.
Look at the
Going
dog
hammer
standing
top.
back, waiting
Yes.
his turn.
Yes, there you are. They're an experienced man.
Very
there.
well trained.
Isn't he, though? And patient.
Let's not forget about our little adversary hiding under the ring.
Oh, I forgot all about him. You are absolutely
Oh,
right.
look at, there he is. The fountain of misinformation, taking a look around. There aren't any of his people left in
No,
there.
there's one Englishman there. Junkyard Dog. There's...
Oh, look at
he's
that,
gone.
Davey Boy got
Oh.
suckered by the Hammer. There's that experience.
Oh, pure strength as well by Greg the Hammer, too, because he just threw him out
Look
there.
out, there goes
Whoa.
Lanny. Uh-oh.
Lanny did well.
We're down to the dog and the Hammer.
And these people are all on their feet here. I do believe they love to see Junkyard Dog win this.
Well, we must not forget about the mouth of the South.
I keep forgetting him. You're absolutely right. He is
Dreaded
a definite
adversary
factor.
of the Junkyard Dog.
Can you imagine? We've had the elimination of big men start, King Kong Bundy, and now Junkyard Dog and Greg the Hammer. And Hammer isn't doing too well. Spoke too soon. He's doing okay.
Oh, look out, the dog. Oh, he didn't go over the top, Alfred. He did not go over the top. He is, oh, look it. He spotted Jimmy. He found him.
He's pulling him out.
Pulling him out by the tights. Oh, look at that. Holding on to everything but the kitchen sink.
What a find.
And there goes the Mouth of the South inside the ring and right out the other side. Oh, unbelievable happening here in the Garden.
Look out. Junkyard Dog is going.
Oh, look at the cheering section from behind as the dog is perched up on that top rope now, just teetering there.
Junkyard Dog hanging in grimly there. He's got a good hold on the Hammer. I don't think the Hammer can get him over.
Oh, look at that shot right to the temple bone by the dog, and that stopped Valentine dead in his tracks.
It really did.
And now look at the Mouth of the South panicking.
Watch him, Dog.
Watch out from behind. Oh, look at that double arm hook from the back by the Hammer. Oh, look at that.
That is dreadful. That is absolutely dreadful.
Look at those cheap shots by 157 pounds. They didn't even phase the dog.
No, Dog, Hammer trying again to get the dog out, and this time he's got him. No, it's still not.
The dog got a head scissors on him and flips him over. And the Hammer and the dog are both out.
And don't tell me. Oh, they can't do that. They cannot award that match to him, surely.
I can't believe this. I cannot believe what has transpired
They are
here.
not going to do that, sure. He didn't lay a hand on anybody unless they were being held, and that was only the last two men in the ring. The Hammer and Junkyard Dog.
How will we ever live this down, Alfred, if
I
he
don't
is
know.
in fact the winner? Let's get the official word.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official decision. The winner of the Battle Royal, Jimmy Hart.
Oh,
They gave it to him. They gave it to him, and I would imagine there will be some sort of appeal from Junkyard Dog at least.
I'm sure. The dog.